Hey guys, it's me, Frederick from Fred4Face. Fred4Face makeup on YouTube, Fred4Face.com. Fred4Face, you can find me anywhere. F-R-E-D, the number 4, face. Alright? So today I'm going to talk a little bit about blush. Blush, bronzer, the whole cheek thing, you know, that tends to be a situation. I get women to come up to me all the time. Even some of my celebrity clients feel like, oh, I have great skin. I just want to put on a blush today. Not so much. Always remember, anytime you're wearing makeup, you need to do it in dimensions. Because if you just put on a foundation, you're going to look flat. If you don't put on a blush with that foundation, you're going to look flat, but you need to put the blush on to kind of put the dimensions back into the face. If you just put blush on, you're going to kind of look a little splotchy, little color, little too perfect in the area, but the rest of you is still needs a little work. So you want to make sure that you take the proper steps. It only takes a few minutes. I'm a guy, of course. I have a little bit more texture in my face, as you can see here from shaving, but I'm going to show you a really quick trick to help to get your cheeks right. So I'm going to use a Studio Care Blend powder. Studio Care Blend. You can find this at MAC. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm using your 129 brush. This comes from MAC, or you can use your traditional powder brush. I'm just when I'm on the videos, I tell you the things that I use personally. Doesn't mean it's the best for you. Doesn't mean it's the only thing you can use. It's just me saying what I'm using so that you can find something comparable to it if you don't want to use the same thing, okay? This is the 129 brush from MAC. And basically, I am just dusting this powder on lightly to give me a light, smooth finish because I want to look a little bit perfect. I'm not trying to be red carpet ready. Just good enough to show you how you should look when you're getting your blush on. So again, and you see how fast I'm able to put this on? That's about how much time it's going to take you in the morning. So I don't want to hear the excuse about I don't have enough time. It takes you about 5 minutes to get out of the bed in the morning and get this stuff on. So again, I'm not making it perfect. I'm just kind of smoothing it out a little bit. So the texture in that skin is a little bit better now. Now I'm going to go in with a blush. I'm going to use the same brush, the 129 blush brush. Why can't I talk tonight? I'm going to use the 129 blush brush. And I'm going to use Raisin. This is the Raisin blush. Now when you're applying your blush, sometimes you might just need to smile a little bit. Just smile. And you can see your actual cheekbone. Find that cheekbone and find underneath that cheekbone. A lot of people think that you're just supposed to put it right here and leave it. You're going to look like a rag doll if you do that. You don't want to do that. So what you do is you take it. You want to touch there first because that's going to be the most intense place. The first place you lay your brush is going to be where you get the most color. So I lay it here first, and then I blend it over the surface area of the cheek, the top and the bottom underneath. That is what's going to give you the perfect blush on the cheek because it looks a lot more natural. It doesn't look like you're adding something on. And you see that? You see that nice touch of color there? It's a nice wash of color. You don't see it on this side, but it still looks very natural here. And that's what you want your blush to do for you. You want it to look really nice, soft, and natural. Again, here first. And then just blend it out over the entire surface area. Now I look healthy. I have a healthy glow on my cheeks. Okay? This is great if you're going to the office or if this is just your Saturday off, you know, a little powder, a little blush. Great. You can run to the market. You can do what you do. You know, some women even like to look this way when they're going to the gym. You know, a lot of people trying to catch their husbands at the gym. But hey, if that's how you want to do it, it works. Now, what I'm going to do is add a little bit of a bronzer, a little bit of shimmer to this to kind of play it up a little bit. Some people don't like the flat look of a cheek like this. Some people do. So I go up on top a little bit as a highlighter part just to give it a lift in color up top. I have something that's a little bit reflective. This is one of the MAC mineralized powders. And MAC is great with color. There are so many other things you can find in different brands as well. But MAC just seems to be able to canvas the whole with the with their shades. So I use MAC shades a lot. So I don't know if you can really catch that shimmer on the cheek right about in here. Kind of reflects and kind of gives you a highlight in that area. So if I smile, you can still see the color in here and then the highlight there. So again, you see how nice and natural that looks? So for all of you women that are afraid to wear blush, all of you women that feel like blush is not necessary, I hope this quick 3-minute tutorial has helped you to realize that blush is absolutely necessary if you're going to wear foundation. And if you don't feel like you need a blush, then you can always do a bronzer. They make bronzers in all shades. Black women, it's okay to wear bronzer. Yes, I get that question often. Should I wear bronzer? And if so, what should I do with it? I like to use a bronzer on the highlighted parts of the face. That's the T-zone area in here, down the bridge of the nose, a little on the chin, and on the cheeks. Why? Because that's the place where you get the sun most. That's the raised areas in your face. So that's where you're going to hit the sun most, which means that when you tan or when you get a little color, that's where the color is going to come in first. So if you want to wear bronzer, I don't suggest you wear it all over your face because it's going to make your whole face darker than the rest of your body. What's going to happen when it is summertime and you're wearing a V-neck? You're going to be a different color here than you are from here. So you never want to put a bronzer all over. You want to just kind of highlight it in the highlighted areas. Again, T-zone, chin, cheeks. That'll give you a highlighted look and a bronze look. So here you go. If you have any questions about blush, please hit me up. Facebook, Fred4Face. Twitter, Fred4Face. Fred4Face makeup right here. You can leave your comments right at the bottom of this. Yeah, you see right down there? If you look right down there. Yeah. Follow down. There's a place where you can leave your comments there. Talk to you soon. Thanks.